B section at 144, page 3, second to last line. He does just some real tasty cross picking stuff. Really simple but effective. You know, you don't have to play the whole. You don't need to play the whole chord. You can play the top part of an E minor 7 chord, and so you can, you know, have the index finger on the D string, this here, and then catch that 9 on the end of the measure 1 there. Then really simple stuff, but then you can finger this next lick either way. I wrote or underneath between measure 3 and 4, as I did on measure 1 and 2 on the bottom line. You can do, probably a hipper way to do it is to use the high string open for the 6th instead of the closed position at the end of the lick. Like instead of that, use the high string open, like, you know, that falls in with this that we did earlier on the E minor chord. So that's what I would do. When you make it G minor on the bottom, you can either do it, you know, in a closed position chord. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Or you can get in the habit of trying to fret a string with, 2 strings with 1 finger, which I do all the time, so that you can get more of a legato sound. So your 3rd finger is still on the D, and then your index is mashed in between and covers both the 2nd and 3rd strings. That way you have the high string open and you can play it. So it sounds just a little like, here's the closed, here's the other one. The other one's prettier to my ear. So that took me a few months, maybe, I don't know how many months it took me. But I saw somebody else doing it and I was learning some Chet Atkins stuff or something, God knows what. And I had to do it to get certain voicings. And I just kept working at it and eventually was able to do it without any issues after, you know, it's amazing if you just keep practicing. Not that that means you get everything, but you can get a lot of stuff. Then the D lick, 1, that's pretty straightforward. So in context, let's see if I can do this in context. B section, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Take 2 on that. 2, 3, 4. So that's that. I don't know if I can keep up with the record, but I'll give it a go. Where's that? 144. Let's take a look.
When the road gets rough, your steps may stumble, and your thoughts may start to stray. But through it all,
So I didn't really check the mix on this. Hopefully this isn't drowning out my playing, or maybe it is. Maybe that's a good thing. But I did play it correctly to my ear when I was hearing it, but hopefully the mix is decent. There's a little lick at the top of page 4. That little guy. And the fingering's down on the bottom of the page. So if you have a, you know, E-shaped A chord at the 5th fret, you're just isolating the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, not barring it. Getting that little A6 triad in there. Let's take a listen to that.
I held humble through it all, but But through it all, a heart held humble will level and light your way.
I missed the timing.
Joy at the start.
Let's check one thing on that real quick.
Will
Yeah, that's
light your way. Joy at the
it.
start.
Yeah, I mean, it's super minimalistic fill, you know, but he might hit the A chord at the beginning, you know. I put a rest in there, half measure rest, but after the G minor chord, I might do something like that. Hit the A, two-fingered A7, and then go right up. And then you got another verse, and then the tag at the end at 2:31. Let's take a listen to that.